minus.
Okay, so I have NVDA running with Math Player 4. So NVDA installed from the Software Center. Math Player 4 was downloaded, but I'll get it added to the Software Center. And I guess a machine restart absolutely helps as well. When you land on a page, NVDA will read out the entire page. So
Heading level 2 embedded table.
And then when you press the down arrow, it will read a sentence at a time. So if I...
Heading level 2 quadratic formula. X equals the fraction with numerator negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac and denominator 2a.
Okay, for whatever reason it says 2a rather than 2a, so that doesn't help. However, it's read up the entire equation. If you want to navigate the equation, you press enter.
Math. X equals the fraction with numerator negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac and denominator 2a.
Okay, so read out the whole equation again, but actually what you can do is you can press, you can zoom in to a part of the equation with the down arrow.
Zoomed in all of the way, x.
So it's on x, and then you can use the right arrow.
Equals.
Then you can use the right arrow.
The fraction with numerator negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus.
And if it's reading too much of the equation, because that expression is relatively large, so what you can do at this point is use the down arrow again to keep zooming in at this point.
In numerator, negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac.
So it's just read out the numerator. And this expression can clearly be broken down again, so I can use the down arrow.
Negative b.
Then I can use the right arrow.
Plus or minus.
And then right arrow again.
The square root of b squared minus 4ac.
Right arrow.
In denominator 2a.
Okay, so, and then if I want to zoom back out.
Out of fraction. The fraction with numerator negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac and denominator 2a.
So it's read that expression on the right hand side of the equation. If I zoom out again by pressing the up arrow.
X equals the fraction with numerator negative b plus or minus.
So it'll read out the whole equation. Okay, so
main landmark homogeneous second-order equations of the type colon, backslash left paren, a backslash frac left brace d caret 2y right brace left brace dt caret 2 right brace plus b backslash frac left, homogeneous second-order equations of the type colon. Application clickable collapsed sum equals 0.
So sum equals 0 is what you hear. Press enter.
Collapsed sum equals 0. Collapsed sum equals 0. Navigatable. A start frac d squared y over dt squared end frac plus b start frac dy over dt end frac plus cy equals 0.
So use the down arrow.
A start frac d squared y over dt squared end frac plus b start frac dy.
So I can use the down arrow again to keep going until I get to the little fragment.
A start frac d squared y over dt squared end frac. Times. Start frac d squared y over dt squared end frac.
Let's go up.
A start frac d squared y over dt squared end frac.
Then go right arrow.
Plus. B start frac dy over dt end frac.
Right arrow.
Plus. cy.
And then at the end of that expression I have to zoom back out.
A start frac d squared y over dt squared end frac plus b start frac dy over dt end frac plus cy.
Then I can go right arrow.
Equals 0.
Okay, so you get a clear picture of the structure.
Document content edit multi-line. Space. Blank. Space. Blank. Blank. First line indented. First line unindented. Space.
So I can't get it to read the equation
Space.
out.
Space.
It just says space.
First line indented. First line unindented. Right. Bottom. Blank.
So